A coastal nonprofit that helps and rescues feral cats is seeking assistance after reaching full capacity.
Maya Geving is live after speaking to volunteers about the organization's efforts and needs. Maya.
Dave, Courtney, Island Cat Allies here in Carteret County aims to manage and protect the growing feral cat population. While they now say they're in need of more volunteers. Little meows and the sound of paws on the floor fill Mary Boyette's Morehead City home. She volunteers for the nonprofit Island Cats Rescue and says fostering kittens has become a passion.
So we each have a different type of setup in our homes. Some of us have cats like this that free roam and get to hang out with our cats, and some of them have to be quarantined.
To help manage the growing feral cat population, the group relies on a trap-neuter return program where cats are humanely trapped, taken to the vet for medical care, vaccinations, and spay-neuter surgery, then returned to the area where they were found. However, the organization is now at capacity and is seeking more volunteers to care for cats as they recover. Boyette says fostering is more doable than one might think.
Cats are pretty independent, so if there are cats that don't need anything, that don't have anything medically wrong with them, as long as you have a kennel or some smaller place you can quarantine them.
Boyette says recent successes of the organization include rescuing a kitten from the Atlantic Beach Bridge and one from near the hospital. Her neighbor, Colin Gillespie, praised her for the work she does. As a rescue cat owner with experience volunteering at an animal shelter, he says community awareness can make a difference.
I would say get in touch with Mary Catherine and her organization. I would say just be more aware of animals in general and how you drive and your attitude around them, because they're all God's creatures.
And for those who can't volunteer, the organization also accepts monetary donations, cat food, and cat litter. Reporting live in Morehead City, Maya Geving, WITN News.
All right, thank you, Maya. Now, Island Cat Allies was founded in 2003 and has expanded their reach across the Bogue Banks over the years. Boyette says it relies solely on donations and grant funding.